Good afternoon, everybody. Claire here again with a great wetsuit in the background here. So today we are reviewing Beachcomber Holiday Park, and Mark has been very active on our Facebook page, so thank you for that. Always enjoy your interactions. Just having a look at Beachcomber Holiday Park located in New South Wales, which looks absolutely fabulous. And once again, this website is or has been an absolute pleasure to navigate. So let's begin, and we'll see, what comes of it. So obviously we've got some great call to actions here straight away to view cabin options, view camping sites. It's going to be one or the other, yeah. So thinking about me and my interests, as a user or a potential customer, I would go and straight away view the camping sites. So let's just scroll down on this page first and have a look. So discover Beachcomber. So straight away, all the images gives us like the pictures exactly what it is that the experience is. So I can see it's, absolute beachfront with a couple of other things that are tucked away as well further back. So we can see that images tell 1,000 words. So if we wrote all of this, it wouldn't be interpreted the same way or as quickly as what a picture would. So thinking about your website, do you have pictures that really summarize the experience that you are offering? So looking down a little bit further, it's like, okay, unforgettable eco-tourism experiences captures hearts, minds and spirits of everyone who stays. So yeah, spacious sites, some great cabins there as well, true eco experience, which is very popular these days as well. 100% sustainable, absolute beachfront, tick, 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 surrounded by wildlife. Set in the, I'm even going to try and pronounce that, but a national park. So yeah, it's like great. Once again, images tell 1,000 words as well. So I do hope that you, because you do have a lot of imagery in your site, my first question would be that you have alt text on your images so it will describe to Google what it is. So that will help your search engine optimization. If we scroll down here, you've got a map, which is fantastic. So first of all, when I looked at this map, I was like, oh, that's great. And I was looking for somewhere that I, somewhere that I identified as a navigation point, like whether it's how close it is to Sydney or somewhere that I recognise. So first of all, I was like, oh, I don't know where it is. Oh, there we've got Canberra there. But this map also you can zoom out, so that's just fantastic. So that's really, really great. Located in Potato Point, New South Wales. And then scrolling down here, so there's more options here that we can click on. So my first what I've noticed here and what you could incorporate is third-party reviews. So you've got these wonderful tiles that make up your homepage. So I would suggest having, one or two of these tiles, just a one-liner, name and dated once again, and source. So we can really help with that third-party endorsement. So we know that as a consumer that the experience that you're on offer here is also backed by what people are saying. So I would want to know what it is that people are saying about this place, because yes, it looks like a great experience, but I want to know that it is a great experience in the consumer's mind, or in the experience that the consumers have had. Let's just scroll back up and then let's go view camping sites, because we're thinking about someone or me, I think this is a place that I'd really love to go and check out. So we'll go and have a look at the camping sites. Just waiting for the page to load. The first thing that I noticed as well is that there's no access to rates as well. So you've got a great description here about what you've got on offer, and the facilities, modern amenities. I want to see where they're located, so view sitemap, which is great. So what I would recommend is that unless you've got dynamic pricing, to have some kind of price range guide on your website if possible. I did notice that when I was going through to imagine I want to, try and check out what the sites are. So there's quite a lot of information I've got to put in before I can actually see a guide of what the price range is. which, you know, sometimes can make that a little bit off-putting for the potential users. So if there is that possibility, I would consider to just put a rates page up, or somewhere access to rates page. The other thing too as well is that you've got such a great, to me, when I look at this, your location, I would assume that there's probably not much around. But then when I go and look at your things to do page, it's like, wow, there is so much that you can do, which is just like, this is fantastic. So for other businesses that don't have a dedicated things to do page, or a regional guide, or something that you can talk about what your destination is, and talk about the other experiences on offer, you can see how that would leave that whole part of the purchase cycle out of that person's experience. So often a consumer will choose, we need to solve the destination as well. So if they're considering somewhere that they haven't been before, having a destination or a things to do page can be really helpful for that conversion. So this is a really good example of a destination page where there are examples of things to do, and also links to more information. So mountain biking maps, walks and hikes, walk maps, blah, 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 blah. So you've also, I can see here too that you've done things to do on site at Beachcomber. So you view an activity map. So this would be a great place to actually consider doing this as a lead magnet, to start collecting people's email addresses. So it would be quite easy to throw a lead magnet together, where you actually give something that is of value or an offer to your potential customers, to sell them the idea of your destination and how great it is. And then in exchange for that, you get someone's email address that you can create an automation sequence to really warm them up to the experience of your location and your camping site, or your caravan park. So yeah, there's some great things that you've got here. But I think I would definitely think about a lead magnet. And I can see you've got a little TripAdvisor widget down here that scrolls with those reviews, but they're not as punchy as what it would be if it was scattered throughout your site. And I think everyone could agree with that too, how good it would be to have those reviews showing throughout your site as well. So overall, a fantastic website. I think it's really, really good. You've also got the FAQs page as well, which you can see that over the years, there's a lot of questions that you've got over the years, and I like it how a lot of you've got you'll probably find the answer here. How are you reducing your carbon footprint? Do you have power? Can we use generators? Do you allow pets? Do you have Wi-Fi? Can we have a campfire? And so on. So having an FAQ page can be really, really helpful if you are a business that you receive a lot of questions from your customers or people on the phone, etc. And this is also where a chat bot can be really helpful. Not a bot, but a chat function can be really helpful too for that conversion. A lot of businesses are frightened of chat, thinking that they don't like the fact that they feel it will tether them to the computer and that they're not available all the time. But with a chat function, you do have most or nearly any good chat function will have a mobile version as well, so that you can do something that's on the go. And also, a chat is something that can help really build that relationship with a customer, which is really difficult to do in today's day and age because everything is online. So yeah, I would recommend a chat function if possible. But I do know that with you, Mark, that you do say that your internet is a bit intermittent, so that may not help. But yeah, for other people that don't have a chat function, I definitely would recommend experimenting with one, just to see how that conversion works and how that rapport gets built with the customers and how their questions get answered. And then you've got that great rapport that's building from that conversation and from their questions being answered. So overall, fantastic website, but once again, incorporating reviews throughout it, and maybe thinking about incorporating a lead magnet too to collect those email addresses, because you've got such great information here and you could easily convert that into a lead magnet. So I hope you've enjoyed that. I think that's my longest one to date. Thank you. Thanks for watching.